Well, after the last video where I put the doors on and realised how much of a difference there was from the door skin to the outside of the camper, it's been playing in my mind whether I should replace this door skin or not and make it the same material as I've got on the outside, just to bring it all flush. So that's one consideration. I need to make sure the windows still fit and how much room I've got to play with, and whether I need to actually widen any surfaces here to allow for material to overlap. And also solar panels. I never actually measured them to see if they'd fit up there. And then can I fit two? And can I also have a roof vent with the solar panels? None of this has been taken into consideration. So I'm gonna fit things today, make sure everything fits. So yeah, if you missed the last couple of episodes, I had to make these wooden risers for the hinges because the material I've used for the outside of the camper is different to this thin stuff I've been using on the doors. So I got to thinking, rather than trying to cut down this edge and make it closer to the door for aerodynamical reasons, I don't know why, because it'll look good, one or the other. Do I just remake a skin out of that thickness material and use a riser out of that material? Would be exactly the same thing. A bit torn on that one. I don't know, I might actually build one of the doors like that and see how it looks. Because otherwise there's a lot of messing around. Anyhow, especially what I don't want is water to sit anywhere. And I reckon water could quite easily get up on top of that and sit. And how to cover that is another thing altogether. Yeah. So I do need to make sure that there's enough clearance in the window also with a bit of slack that I'll be able to put the window in with material that covers over the edges. I mean, at this point, I'll just be happy if the window still fits. Don't know why it wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. I would say by the way it's trying to fall out, it's going to be fine. There's a bit of play left and right, bit of play up and down. But yeah, stay. No, not going to do it. Bugger. Let's have a look at the other side. That one's a bit tighter. But tight. Well, that is pretty good. Oop. Ooh, that's that. I'll have to make something to stop that from happening, but other than that, the windows are upside down, the grill's at the bottom. There's a like a drainage split at the bottom, at the top now, which is now, should be the bottom, it is the top. But I really want to have the grills down nice and low to let air through, because this is where the mattress is going to be, and you want to be able to breathe. So you got mesh right near your head. I think that's the best way to go. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they fit now. Yeah, I bought a couple of these cheap solar panels just to get me started. They were too cheap to pass up. They really were. There was two of them, and I think it cost me about 150 bucks or something. It was something ridiculous. I couldn't say no. So this will get me started, and if I want to upgrade later, so be it. But these are the ultra thin ones, and they're pretty skinny, So I reckon I'm gonna get 2 up there, but I need to really get one up on the roof just so I can have a look. Yes. Are you joking? So that's the first thing that happens. Corner brackets break. Well, they all just pop off, so that's one way to fix them, I guess. Oop. Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty much the same size next to it. Should be something like that. The edge of that fan is going to be 400 from the split. Maybe we'll just go get the fan and see how that's all going to sit together. 400 from the split. 390. Let's go get the fan. See how that looks. 390 comes to there. That's where the hole is. It's all about where the flange comes to. Can I test it with this? No, because that goes on the inside. It's going to be squeezy. Nah, there's 60 mil to play with here. So pretty much, that's where the fan goes in. One solar panel, 2 solar panels with a bit of a gap. We got plenty of room there. I did get these panels because they were marked as slimline, and I can see a problem with that already. I don't know what you call this bit where all the wiring comes in, but it does not sit flush with the edges. It absolutely protrudes further than it should, I reckon. I don't know if you can see that, but also the same with the Anderson plug that's on it. You couldn't flush mount this to anything, you'd actually have to have a rack. I've seen a lot of people use 2020 and 2040 aluminium extrusions because they're easy to attach to things and attach things to it. Unistrut's another one. I'm actually thinking Unistrut might be the way to go, and just having 3 rails across and maybe 2 down the side. Make a proper rack out of it for the solar panels and put it all up in one piece. And that way I've got mounting points at the side as well if I want to put anything up there, like, you know, big floodlights or whatever I want, really. So I think Unistrut might be the way to go. I'm gonna check it out, see if I can get some black stuff, and if not, I might paint it when I paint the rest of the camper. The other thing that I haven't really considered is where I'm going to put the batteries inside. Clean up a little bit, make some room, and we'll bring out one of the batteries and see where we're going to fit those. And here's the problem: when you decide you're going to just buy the cheapest thing you can when it comes up, so that so that you get a good deal. You're not necessarily going to get the thing that fits in the place that you've assigned for it, but just eyeballing it, right now. This is a completely different battery than the one I bought recently. Wait. So here's where we're at. I thought I had 2 of these. It turns out I got one of them and one of them. Huh. Does that mean I can't link them together? Do I need to sell one and buy another one? Possibly 2 of these? Because, I don't know. Mystery. Absolute mystery. Maybe I should get another one of these. Let's see which one fits better. No. Oh, you're in there forever now. I ain't kidding. You ain't coming out. They're bigger than I thought they'd be. Much bigger. Yeah. So what I think I'll do is I'll do a bit of research on both brands of these batteries. See if there's any bad reviews for either of them. I could use either of them, then that's not the problem. I want to use 2. In my mind I need 600 amp hours because I would like to try and use induction cooking sometimes, especially if there's fire bans. Induction cooking is the way to go. So I'm going to do some reviews on the, I'm going to read some reviews on the batteries. I'm going to see if there's anything in them that's bad, or if I get good reviews. I'm going to pick either one and I'm going to buy another one and sell off one. I think that's the way to go. Just so I've got 2 batteries that are exactly the same. And the other thing is buying them so far apart. If I bought another one of those ones that I bought first, it could be completely different. Same branding, same details, but completely different. I don't know if that's a problem or not. So I'm going to go and do some research on that, work that out. Actually, I should have checked. Really should have checked before I bought the second battery. But I was sure that I bought one the same. Anyway. I think if I could fit both batteries in there, if I had these style, and they were both sitting there and they were hooked up parallel, I could either build the solar board there, right in front of the batteries, so the shortest amount of wire, and then everything would be routed up through the roof, sort of through here, up here. There's going to be a bulkhead in here, remember that, so that's going to be like a back plate with a cabinet up there for the inside and a cabinet up here for the outside, and a bench that comes in through here. So under the bench and at the back I could have the control panel for the solar and the charger and all that sort of stuff here, or maybe over there. in a little cupboard. Or on the side of the little cupboard, then all the wires can run straight up the side. Need to think about that one. I do want a removable wall at the bottom so I can pull a mattress in and out if I need to, because there's no other way to get a full-size proper bed mattress in here otherwise. So I'm just going through it in my head at the moment. I'm going to go get the fridge, see where how the fridge actually lines up with everything else. Oh. And that is sort of how that's going to go. And yeah, it's a big fridge. It's like, can't remember if it's 90 or 75. I think it's 90. It's huge. I never really visualized how big it was going to be in here. It does seem mighty big, but what I want to do is I'll fold up from about shelf, a little area across. Two doors that run vent in the corner, back down to the bottom, that height, and a prep area. Powered, open up like barn stove or anything else. Just to give you more prep area. And once open, they hold the roof ridge. I'm going to lose a little bit of room. I've got a couple coming about halfway, and then a bench from about here across. Anyway, running out of room very quickly by the look of it. Yep. Well, I'm going to go pack up all this stuff that I've pulled out now. It's going to take a little while. And then I'm actually going to put these slots in. These is getting done today. For sure. Maybe. Wasn't really sure of the method to use to get this done, but where I want to cut, I'll put like a 40mm fence there to use the router with. At least it was. Might be a little bit off, but that's all right. The important thing is the thing goes in the thing. Yeah, so it's around 40mm all the way across. I'm going to drill a hole in the centre, and then I'm going to put the router in and route backwards and forwards until I find a good spot, until I can fit in this doobie. It should be at the right depth, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, that should do it. Not too sure of the depth I need. Find out in a minute. Is it going? Not quite. Can I just lean it in? Are you allowed to do that? That might have been a bit aggressive. A little bit aggressive. Well, it's going to go in. I just need to chisel the edge. Might have gone a bit far when the tool bit in. That should fit good. Let's test it. Beautiful. Of course, I'm not going to know what it looks like until I edit the video, but seemed like it worked good to me. I'm going to just do exactly the same on the other side. Basically squirt that in now. That was probably stuck in forever now. Let's test it out. Yep. So yeah, that pretty much is it. Fits pretty well. I made a little mistake there, but you know, that can be filled in with glue and a bit of sawdust and sanded off, it'll be fine. And this one was a total dog's breakfast, but
where that bit of wood is now is probably where the trim's going to come up to on the inside. Because, I might even cover it, and then we'll be able to cut around it, make it nice and square, make it look good. That'll be for both of them. So yeah, got that bit in, it locks. I'm gonna probably pack up this shit now because I can't think of anything else to do. I don't know. Let me think about that one. Well, it doesn't seem like I got a lot done today, but I actually did. All those little niggling things in my head, like the solar panels fitting on the roof with the fan and the batteries. Now I know there's a problem with the batteries, I can go and fix that easily enough. At the end there, where the lights are going to go, are they the right lights? Should I use them? Should I use something else? I don't know. I've got a lot to think about, even replacing the skins on the doors to see if, seeing if the thicker material will make it better. Not sure that it will. I've got some ideas. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here for today. I don't know if it's the end of the video because I don't know how long this video is. Maybe we'll pick it up tomorrow. Or see you next time.